guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Sarah, and today I am going to be planning out the week of April 13th through the 19th in my Erin Condren Daily Duo, and I am using this Planning with Jamie kit. It is kit 364, and it is this adorable baseball kit. I can't. She has a football kit too, and they're so cute. I love them. But this week starts baseball practice for my oldest son, so I thought that this was perfect for this week. So I am going to do something a little bit different today. I usually split my videos in two parts, the weekly overview and then the daily section. This might be a little long, but I want to try to condense it into one video, just because I don't want you guys to get bored seeing the same plans twice in 1 week. So I am just going to try that and see if it works better. So yeah, let me know what you think and if you like the longer video of everything together, or if you want to see them separate, or if you don't care. Either way is fine. I am going to start by just apparently messing up my stickers. I'm going to start by, hold on, let me get my tweezers. That might help. Okay. So I'm going to start by doing that little section there, and then I'm going to write in the dates, which, what did I say? The 13th through the 19th, which is crazy that we're already halfway through the month on this week. I mean, not when I'm filming this, but you know, close enough, right? I think we have quite a bit this week. So the 13th is Life Planner launch, which is so exciting. And then I have to register for my fall classes. And I have to do that right at 7:30 in the morning so I can get the classes that I want. So I think that's all I have on the 13th. The 14th, I have a doctor's appointment at 9:15. And then Coda is at daycare. So what do you guys think? They have released the layout changes for this year for the life planners. And I want to know what everyone is thinking, because the Daily Duo is not going to have this layout anymore. It's going to have the dashboard layout. So instead of this page being here, it's just going to be the dashboard planner combined with the daily pages, which is really cool, but I will miss this blank page. Not going to lie. I like how that was structured over here, but I am overall excited for that because I was trying to decide between the two, you know, so now I don't have to. So that's nice, but let me know what you guys are thinking of all of these changes. I would love to hear it. I know this is probably a pain for the sticker makers right now with all the layout changes, so my heart goes out to them, but they always do such a wonderful job with their updates and their shops and stuff, and I am looking forward to seeing all of those. So Tuesday is pretty busy, so that's the first baseball practice of the season, and then I do have a football meeting at 6 that kind of overlaps there, so Dad's going to have to bring him home with the babies, or his best friend's mom can drop him off if the babies are being rotten. So they can have attitudes, you know, towards the end of the day. They're 1 and 2, so they're opinionated. But let's see, Wednesday, Winnie, my daughter, she has an appointment at 10 o'clock. And then that's also a baseball practice day. And that is 5 to 6:30. And then we have nothing else on Wednesday. Thursday is a daycare day. And that's 8:30 to 2:30. And then we have a housekeeper at 9 o'clock coming to save my sanity. And then this is a band day, and then baseball again, which they are very excited to have practices 3 days a week, because then their games start. Okay, I don't know what they're going to do this year, because it used to be the games were on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I can't imagine they're going to have one day, but you know what? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But my husband might end up doing assistant coaching for practices, so I might have, different updates when he starts coaching. We might have to change things around. I don't know, but there is that schedule for Thursday. And then Friday, this is my husband has this day off. And then we have our deer's appointment at 10:05. It's still so funny to me, 10:05, like, all right. And then for Saturday, I have to order groceries, and then grocery delivery is on Sunday. So that should be it for all of these scheduled things. So let me go through and do my color coding. Okay, all my color coding is down. I love when everyone's colors are on here. So let me lay down my base stickers then. We'll get this lined up with this top colored line. I'm still debating what I'm gonna do for like the color, or not the color, the design layout this year. I can't even think of words right now. The design. I don't know if I want to do the toile because it is so pretty, and that's the one that I was leaning towards. I like the new colorway. I just don't think I want to go colorful this year. I like the toile better than the legacy. Just personal preference, but I'm not sure if I want to do that or I want to go with the minimal colorway, just so I don't have to cover up, the colored lines like in the dashboard planner, how they have them in between the days. I want to make it easier on myself with the kits. So I don't know if I'm going to go minimal or if I want to do the toile. And I was going to buy 2 planners, so it would have been easier to do, one colorway for, oh, that's the word I was looking for, colorway. One colorway for, daily and one colorway for dashboard. But since I'm not doing that anymore, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but who knows? I might still buy 2 planners. I have not used a vertical in I don't even know how many years, but I like those lines. So we'll have to see what I end up going with. I kind of waiting for the reviews, which might be, or I'm sorry, the affiliates to do their reviews, which might be up by the time you're seeing this video, but I'm not 100% sure. But if they are, that is what I'm waiting for. So yeah, we will just have to see when those come out, because then I think that'll make my decision easier to see the full flip throughs. But I don't know if you guys have any thoughts. What are you getting for this launch? I would love to know. Let's see. This is going to be school, Riker school, not mine. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do this little washi here. These are just so cute, the little bows and the baseballs. It's perfect. Perfect. I can't. Okay. Yeah, I am going to miss this layout just because I like having this open page here to do this, just because I can change it up week to week. And then, if I'm not feeling the structured layout of that dashboard page, then I can, switch it up. And I do that sometimes depending on what kits I use, or changing sections to fit whatever is going on in my life. Like when I'm not in school for the summer, or when Riker's not in school for the summer, we don't need those sections. So, it's just kind of being able to move it around is what I like about this blank page, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. So what was I doing here? Okay. So I got all his days in, and then he is actually surprisingly buying lunch most of this week. It is a good week for lunches for him. And then this is a band day, and I don't know if they have anything special going on besides that. This is going to be our dinners. When I plan them, I'll put them in there. And this is going to be my waiting on section, which I don't have right now. Up in this section where I usually do my cleaning, I'm not doing that. I'm just not this week, because I keep saying it every week that I want to switch it and I never do. So I am going to end up turning this, I think, into, right now, again, it could change. I'm going to turn this into my videos that I post, which is usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I'm going to give myself some room for a couple little notes. That way, you know, I can keep track of like what videos that I'm posting, and yeah, it works out better than I think the cleaning does, because I found myself not really using it. So I don't need the section. So this is going to be all of my school stuff on this side right now. Okay, all my classes are in for this week, and I guess I could just put like a little note here to register for fall, since that does have to do with school. So I don't have like the labels to label these sections, but again, this will be my videos. This is my son's school section, my school section, meals, and my waiting on list. So this side is done. This side has the schedule for the week, and then my to-dos are going to be over here. But I'm going to split it, because if you watched my last video, I said I had my older son's name changed to match my husband and myself. And we are still working on getting all of that done, because there's a lot to it. And my son was born in another state, so it's a lot to go through to get that birth certificate changed. So we are working on that, but I am going to put down all of the things that we still need to change, which I don't need the birth certificate for, I don't think, any of these except Social Security. But we can, which I think I actually forgot to put on the list before, but I don't know, it's like a given in my brain. Like if I have to do the birth certificate, I have to do the Social Security. But that's the only one I think I need the birth certificate for. Deers will be done this week, and TRICARE, and then I can change the dental, the dentist, the doctor, like all that stuff. But before then, I can't. So it won't match insurance. And then his bank, we have to make an appointment for, but he is wanting to, and I have to do his life insurance, but he is wanting to deposit his entire like little, he has like this locked bank that he puts all his like Christmas and birthday and whatever money he gets in there. And he wants to go deposit that. So that is going to be the names section. And then I'm going to skip a few lines and do like my actual to-do list. So I need baseball pants for him, which he doesn't have a game this week, so we can get him this weekend. So I'll probably end up doing Erin Saturday and Sunday that week. That way we have them for whenever the first game is. We need to order that dumpster, which I moved ordering it because our weather started to get cold again. So I need to wait. So ordering the dumpster. And then all of the outside stuff, like for the backyard for the spring, I'm ordering like all new stuff, except the picnic table. I have to get that, which is at my mom's. Wow, that's not how you spell that. It's fine. That is there because my sons were having a picnic last year, and we got to get it. So, yeah, I have to get that from there. But the other stuff I'm going to order because we're just going to redo the yard. So, and their new swing set, we have to put that up. But other than that, I'm going to do all that after it stops being, it's snowing right now, like, which is terrible and I hate it, but it is what it is. And I still didn't organize that stinking file cabinet, which I'm honestly, if I'm going to be real with you, this is probably going to be on my to-do list for like months because it's such a pain to do. And there's a lot to go through. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll get that done at some point. But if I don't put it on here, I will forget. So it needs to keep being on here. Don't judge me. See, I'm going to miss this whole thing that I use as my to-do list because it's such a running, like, long task list, and I don't have that much space in the dashboard layout. So I don't know. Maybe I'll move it around. We'll have to just see what happens. I need to do my budget, check in. And I need to update the 12 boxes in the front of this planner because I still didn't do that either. Okay, that is all for my to-do list. So here is both sides all done. And I'm actually going to decorate the bottom here because I forgot this piece of washi. I like to just, like, you know, box it all in. And then I think because I have this other piece left over, I am going to line this part just so we can bring over some of the little baseballs on this side too. So that is it for this weekly overview section. So moving on to the dailies. And like I said, I am going to try to keep this in one video only because I just don't want you guys to get bored. I don't know what I'm doing with that. There we go. But I don't know. You, like I said, let me know what you like better, what you would prefer to see. That's really crooked. I'm, again, doing these like more in the middle because I haven't for the entire time that I've been in this daily duo. And I'm sick of the sides being like that. What is, like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like they're puffed up. They're hard to write on. So I'm going to just put them in the middle. And yeah, so again, obsessed with this kit. So cute. I am excited for baseball season. I'm nervous that it's going to still be really cold for the first few weeks, and that's going to be not great. I don't like to sit in the cold with the babies because they obviously don't like it either. I feel like I went like ridiculously far over for some of these, but I'll just move them. Yeah, I don't think that they want to sit out there either. So hopefully the weather cooperates a little bit for us. We'll see though. If not, lucky for me, that new car that I just bought that I was telling you guys about, it is, I can't get this straight. Oh my goodness. There. It is a Kia Carnival, and the awesome thing about this and the reason that I wanted the car is because I can take out seats and reconfigure them. So I pretty much have an entire open play area in my car. So that's great for sports. That way the littles and my friends' littles can be warm and dry and out of the rain, and we can still watch practice and they can play and have plenty of room to do that. It's amazing. I love the space in there. So that will be great for us, but hopefully it's just sunny because we would prefer to be outside enjoying the sunshine and the warmth if we can ever get that. It is supposed to warm up, I believe, on Tuesday. Maybe, I think it's Tuesday. No, maybe Wednesday. But either way, it's going to warm up, which is good. I just hope it stays that way. But we live in upstate New York and the weather is so temperamental here. We have no idea if and when it's going to be nice. Also, I'm just realizing that I completely forgot to order the bottom boxes for this kit. So I'm probably not going to use this one. I don't know why I did that. Guess what? Gonna have to just reorder this kit. Anyway, but it's fine. I don't need it. I can just put these these down and then just write my schoolwork, and it's not a big deal at all. Although they are cute, so I'm kind of sad that I don't have them, but it will be fine. I put this down really crooked, so I'm just fixing it. But yeah, we'll see what happens with, oh, I can use these. We'll see what happens with the weather. But anyway, okay, so there. Now I'm just going to split it off like that with these little solid labels, and it works nice. I'm going to lay down the shell on these pages. You know what I might do, actually? I might lay down the shell on all the pages and then come back and do all the planning, because I feel like I get distracted. Why am I doing these crooked? Okay. I feel like I get distracted when I'm like jumping between doing the shell and the pages. So I don't know. We'll try this and see what happens. I bent my page because I have no idea why, but I can't put down anything straight. And I keep having to pull it. Okay. Yeah, that's not super centered, and that's fine, because it still will function. And I didn't put that far over enough, but it is still very cute and it will be perfect. I don't know. There we go. I don't know what size to go with either. That is another one, because I genuinely think I could do an A5 size in the daily section, like in this part, because I don't think I need the whole 7x9 area. Like, I don't fill it up enough right now since I'm not working. When I go back to work after I graduate, probably, but right now I just don't have the plans, I guess, to fill it up. But I don't know, because my concern is if I get the 7x9 just for the dashboard page, because I don't know that I can fit all of what I want to in the dashboard page if it's an A5. So I just don't think I can fit all of the to-do lists and all of the plans and how I do this, like this section. I don't think I can fit that dashboard A5, because it's a lot. I write big and it's a lot of stuff, and I'm concerned about that. I need feedback from, I know that we've never tried, obviously it's new, the A5 size in the dashboard, but from A5 lovers, I need to know why. Why do you love it? Do you think the way that I plan would work in an A5, or should I stick with the 7x9? I don't know. I guess it's better to have the space and not use it than to not have it at all and then need it a couple days. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with that. And I really need to make these decisions here soon. But this is why, again, I think that the affiliates videos will be very helpful for me. That way I can see I always want to say in person, like it's not in person, but it kind of is, I guess, through a video, the flip through of what the A5 dashboard looks like, and if there's any like mock-ups that anybody does, because I just don't know. And I'm still stuck on I wish that there was like a coil option or something, or not a coil, a disc option or something, because I really want to add and remove pages. We'll just have to put that in the surveys and see what happens. I would take a 7x9 agenda, because I feel like I am going to go with the 7x9, but I don't know. I need help. Help me. Let's see. I love this little checkered pattern. I love checkered patterns in general, but it's cute. Okay, I'm going to move this off to the side and then finish up my shell here. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to know what you guys are going to do. I lied, I needed that page. Okay, now I can put it off to the side. All right, yeah, I would love to know what you guys are going to do because I am torn and I want to know your layout and your colorway choice because maybe your opinions will help me. So we are on Monday and I'm trying to think because I think I'm going to put the little balloons. Well, that's also trash day. We're just going to have a whole section of stuff up here. So this is trash day. That's a little crooked and I actually am going to move these balloons because my class registration has a time. I think I'm going to put the little coffee cup for that just because. Okay. Do I need icons for everything? No, but it's fine. So this is going to be my registration. And that's at 7:30. This is Life Planner launch. So there's that. What else did I say is on the 13th? I don't think anything. No. So these are both for me. Schoolwork. Wait. No, let me do this side first. What did I say? This is A-Day. And he is buying lunch. And I don't have any meals or anything. And I don't want to fill out to-dos until the day of. So this is going to be for sociology for this day. Okay, so that's my schoolwork for this day. Moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be, I have a doctor appointment at 9:15. Oh, Coda has daycare. And I need my little dotted line sticker. I just love that it fits like right into the time that he's at daycare. I love it. So there's that. And then baseball. Practice is 5 to 6:30. Which I could also put, I think I'm going to put the solid line for this one because I don't really know why, because I want to. Do I need it? No, but we're just going to use what we got. So there is that. And then my football meeting is at 6. And I might have a lot going on with this meeting because we have to plan our sign-up days and all of that. And this is B-Day, and he's bringing lunch this day too. And then the to-dos I'll fill out, like I said, actually day of. Tuesday is usually when I do history, so. Okay, this is why I don't like open boxes, because I wrote like a mess, but it's fine. Everything is fine. So this one is Coda. This is me. This is Riker. And, oh, this is also me. Okay. It is Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday is Winnie has a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock. And Coda is actually going to stay with my mom for a little bit so I can take her to this appointment. Josh is at work, so she is going to stay with him just so I don't have to chase the toddler around the doctor's office because she's off this day. And then we have baseball again. Here we go. I guess I should have put practice, but it's fine. Yeah, I could bring Coda, but I just don't think that that would be a good idea for him to be running around when I'm trying to talk to the doctor. And then on top of that, he could go to daycare, like I could switch days, but we have stuff going on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and he only goes twice a week, so I'm not gonna just like add extra days on there. But it's fine. Okay, so this is all the kids. And this is C Day. And again, we are buying lunch. I just realized that I wrote bring lunch on Tuesday. This is a buy lunch day. I'm just so used to him bringing lunch so often. It's just strange when he doesn't. So this is gonna be my GMDD class. Okay, this is done. Thursday. Thursday is another daycare day. And then the housekeeper is coming at 9. Which, again, if you haven't seen my other videos, I said that we have a housekeeper that comes like once or twice a month. She does like a deep clean so that I can kind of get ahead on things. My husband hired her when we had my second son, and it was just to help me out since he had to go back to work pretty soon after I had him. And he didn't want me to be cleaning everything and being up and doing all that stuff. So he hired her for that, and we just loved her so much that we kept her, and she comes, yeah, once or twice a month still. So that is that. And then Thursday, what did I say? The 16th, baseball again. And I'm going to remember to write practice this time. Okay. And then I'm going to put this down here. This way I'm just blocking off longer chunks of time. Then this is D, and this is a band day. So I need to remember his instrument. And then this is also a buy lunch day. I'm going to leave this open for schoolwork because I should not have anything. I don't know. I could keep pushing my psych final because it's kind of, I can take it whenever between now and May 7th. So it just depends how backed up I get with the other schoolwork, but I shouldn't. So I don't know. We'll see. For now, we're just going to leave that as is and color coding my stuff, which I'm still not sure. Maybe I will test some labels and see if I like the labels in here now, because I didn't before, but I've said it before, planning styles change, so we don't know if I'll like it now. So this is Josh's day off, and then we have that Deer's appointment at 10:05, and then we'll be gone like this whole day. So I'm just gonna put let's see, because it is a little bit of a drive for us, but it's not too bad. But we'll be gone, you know, shopping and going to the food places and going to the playground that they used to like. So we will just do drum day there, because it is Fort Drum. So if you haven't figured out, upstate New York, Fort Drum, the snowy cold base. But yes, we're gonna do that. And then if he goes to school this day, this is E day, and he would be bringing lunch. But again, I don't know if he's gonna go to school that day or not, so we'll see. And that's done. Again, not filling out for school this day. Saturday, we have nothing. I just need to remember to order groceries. And I'm just going to leave that blank for now until we figure out what we're doing. Sunday, okay, we have trash out, the deep clean of the litter boxes, because just scooping them every day is never going to be enough for me. So litter boxes, clean out fridge, meal prep for the week, and I'm going to put the grocery delivery because I always schedule it at the same time. And it's usually between 7 and 9, so we're just going to put that there. Math. This is makeup week for math, and I have all my work in, so I don't need to do that. So I think that is it. Okay. So again, we have the weekly overview here, which fill out the meals and the waiting on in the videos when it happens, my school, Riker's school schedule, name change, regular to do, and then all of our weeks, which I will again fill in as we go. But that is a good start to the week. I feel like I need more decorations on these pages, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, because let me bring in, this is my dashboard planner that I planned in for this week, and I am unsure how I'm going to do like this side compared to this side. So we'll have to see how it all comes together. I don't know. I'm nervous. I like this side better than this side for the most part. However, I'm going to miss this giant section for to-dos because this one is not as big. I guess it is when I don't have to do the name change stuff, but I did both here and I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine. It should be fine, right? Because this is pretty similar. I don't know, but I do like the school section down here. I might combine mine and Riker's, and that way I don't, because that's what I would have put his school stuff in, but we'll see. Yeah, and then again, we got to change it up when we are not in school. So, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you like it longer like this, or you want me to split up the week and the weekly overview and the days. And then also let me know what you are thinking of picking up for launch. Very interested in everyone's choices. Or actually, by the time you're seeing this, what you did pick up for launch. So yeah, very exciting time here. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in my next video.